Hello and welcome back to Bold TV. I'm David Grasso. You may have already heard about the situation in China with the Uyghur minority. The situation is extremely complicated, so I'm going to break it all down for you in this video. Uyghurs are a Turkic ethnic group recognized as native to Northwestern China. They're in the Xinjiang region, which like Tibet is autonomous, meaning it's supposed to govern itself. However, that's not really true. Both regions face major restrictions from China. In recent decades, the central government promoted migration to Xinjiang. The Uyghurs feel their culture and way of life are being threatened. And the reality is they're now a minority in their own territory. And the Chinese government claims that militant Uyghurs are running a violent campaign to be an independent state. And in response, China has detained, get this, more than 1 million Uyghurs in re-education camps as a response to what they now label as terrorism. And while there haven't been many stories about bombings or sabotage from militant Uyghurs, there have been countless claims about China's mistreatment of this minority population. Insiders are reporting some pretty nasty stuff like mass sterilization and separation of Uyghur children from their families. There's also evidence of textile factories being built on internment sites and other claims that detainees are being forced to pick cotton. And along with other claims that products of all type end up right here in America and they're made by forced Uyghur labor. Before leaving office, the former US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said this: "I believe this genocide is ongoing and that we are witnessing the systematic attempt to destroy Uyghurs by the Chinese Party state." Following in the footsteps of the United States, Canada has now voted to recognize China's treatment of the Uyghur population as genocide. And this isn't the first time that China is under fire for persecuting a minority. Back in '99, the Chinese government abducted and detained thousands of Falun Gong practitioners in an attempt to eradicate the group. Falun Gong is a spiritual practice that involves slow movement, meditation, and regulated breathing. China viewed Falun Gong as a potential threat because of its popularity, independence from the state, and spiritual teachings. The hundreds of thousands of Falun Gong practitioners have been in prison. Many are still in detention and are reportedly subject to forced labor, abuse, and torture, and other coercive methods of thought reform in these very similar re-education camps. And despite denouncing all of this behavior, China is our #1 economic partner. Check out your house. Everything's made in China. So what do you think about this? Should the government be doing something? Should we be changing the way we do things? Let us know as always. If you want more video breakdowns, follow @BoldTV and GenBiz on all social media platforms.